with Coach Ferrero, and we were deep diving into some stuff. So to come out and rock out with what's that? We come out and rock out and clean it up before we get the nervous guys. That was best on the end, right to our left. Puppy, there we go. Puppies are tough to deal with at times. I gotcha. Let's see, we are on. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a big part of things, and we're still right over here. So, anybody's out there, let us know how we sound as we're getting ready for some wrestling here. Um, Once again, night number one, camera one will be the consolation night. 2 and 3 will be your semi-finals. 2 will be the only one with um, commentary until we get into the final rounds here. But hey, Rufus, I'm going to take that out real quick and see what his plan is here this morning. It'd be nice to have a third guy in case we need a break here this morning, but I think I'm going to run back. I'll let you take it away.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tiffin Gym, the home of the Golden Eagles. Today's event's the second session of the District 9 AA Wrestling Tournament. Today's schedule will be the following: the semifinal consolation quarters, followed by the consolation semis. You're paid a complimentary admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by student athletes in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. At this time, would you please stand for the playing of the national anthem?
We head to the national anthem here first.
Just to remind you, there are shirts for sale by the concession stand on the second floor there.
Alrighty, as we get ready to wrestle here, we are going to have times, so it's going to be Gage Parker Brookway taking on Capoeira Ridgeway, or Matt Red Mountain. It's going to be Thompson of Cranberry taking on Dylan of Collinsville. Stauffer of Port taking on Gunther of Johnsonburg in net number 3. Pretty excited here, guys, huh? Yeah, should be a really good night of wrestling. Lots of good matchups. And, it sounds like we're a little on the hurt side as far as audio. We should be good. I haven't really changed anything from yesterday. Alrighty. Just a real quick recap. Camera 2 will be the floating camera with commentary.
until we get to the finals today. As they're blaring the tunes here at Waldo S. Tippin Gym. If you've never been over here, you got to get over here. Pretty nice facility. Lucky to have it. Tell you what, until we start here, I'm going to mute it. I'm going to actually run a commercial. We'll be right back. You ready?
Well, they're starting, yeah.
Well, here we go. All right, here on mat 2, you got Thompson of...
Hey, that's the Conci mat's down on 3, by the way. 1 and 2's semifinal.
All right, never mind. 1 and 2 semis. They switched it up according to this thing.
Oh, yeah, looks like it.
All right, so Cam 3 is going to be your consolation.
What mat are we on to?
All right, we are on mat 2. As we got Gage Parker Brockway up on mat number 1. That's good to see that young man back on the mat.
Here on mat 2, we have Aiden Thompson of Cranberry taking on Austin Gillen of Kerwinsville. Thompson, a freshman, 23-8 on the year, coming in ranked 26th in the state by Keystone Caliber Wrestling. He's in on a double leg on Gillen. Gillen, a junior, 21-12 on the year. Foot is turked for Thompson. No 2 awarded yet. And there's 2. And looking for a reversal now is Gillen. He'll get a reversal. That'll make it 2-2. 35 seconds to go, first period.
Should be a pretty good semis. I was looking at the brackets last night.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I was on the phone last night with Coach K, and I was going down through the brackets. And the amount of brackets that went scratch seeds with 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds all in there was, I think, all but 2 brackets were scratch, which is crazy. Just shows kind of the lack of upsets that we saw. As it's going to be 2-2 through the first period. Thompson's choice. He's going to defer Gillen's choice, and he's going to choose bottom. Capella and Park scoreless over on mat number 1 through the first period. Capella, a sophomore, 23-4 in the year, ranked 29th in the state. Gage Park, a sophomore as well, 13-4 in the season. Missed an extended period of time this season with an injury, and he's back and healthy and looked really good yesterday.
Well, we got a scrap going on here with Thompson and Gillen.
Thompson's very fun to watch. I'm watching him come through the junior high ranks, and he was always into funky scrambles, and he's not here to know people. He's here to throw people as Gillen gets a reversal.
That's going to make it 4-2 here, minute 25, second period. Still no score down in the Park Cupola match. It's 5-2 Stauffer over Ginther down on mat 3.
And there's 2 near fall for Gillen. He'll take a 6-2 lead over Thompson now with a minute to go in the second period.
As we're going to get, Stauffer's going to get the fall down on mat number 3. Still no score in the Park match up on mat 1. Boy, these guys are all over the place, Donnie. Ooh, a little head hunting here.
Looking to stack him up is Thompson, and he loses the head. Still in control for Gillen with 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, I think they got the AC on this morning.
Yeah, it's quite nice. As Gillen looking for some near fall.
Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's stacking them up.
As they're talking about it here.
They're not giving him any swipes on that?
No, I thought he was holding 2, maybe not.
All right, they're going into 3 up there on mat 1, still scoreless.
As Capella chooses bottom.
Boy, if that was just a regular season dual meet, the gym would be crazy over that call.
As Thompson chooses bottom, he's going to get a quick reversal to make it 6-4. He's going to get a leg in.
Good to have Elliott on board today. He said he got up bright and early, got his homework done.
I gave him and his dad a call last night. Had a nice conversation with Scotty last night.
Excited to have both of them on the cans for the finals this afternoon. A lot of knowledge there.
There's a leg in left side for Thompson.
Minute 15 to go here, third period, going up 6-4. Park down 2-zip. Minute to go here in our bout. Burns and Ferguson. Burns up 4-2 down on mat number 3.
As Gillen tries working to his feet and a leg in for Thompson.
Oh, going for the old guillotine.
Oh, he might wind up getting it.
Oh, watch that shoulder, that's the big one.
Oh, he's going to wind up rolling through and getting it.
He got it.
And he's going to pick up the foul and advance to the finals.
So Thompson and Cranberry going to advance to the finals as we're going to have Fitzsimmons of Port Allegheny taking on Steger of Ridgeway. This match brought to you by Port Allegheny Chiropractor, Dr. Young of Port Allegheny. Chiropractic and Olean Family Chiropractor is a D9 lifer. All right, referee Henry Ho down there calling it off. It's 2-zip, 14 seconds to go in the park bout.
And Capella going to hang on and get the 2-0 decision over Park. As we got Fitzsimmons and Steger right now. Going to be Capella and Thompson at 107 pounds. Nathan Steger, a freshman from Ridgeway, 21-8 on the season, ranked 27th in the state by Keystone Caliber rankings. He's taking on a fellow freshman in Ian Fitzsimmons from Port Allegheny, 30-6 on the year for that young freshman. Down on mat number 1 in the other championship semifinal will be Dalton Wenner of Cranberry. He's currently ranked 4th in the state, taking on Dakota Sugarts of Clearfield. Wenner, a sophomore, 31-4 on the season. Sugarts, a sophomore as well, 19-13.
Down on mat 3, it's Burns up 7-2 over Ferguson. Steger of Ridgeway up 2-zip here on mat 2. As So we got Jared Popson of Brookville in the hole. Actually on deck. Alrighty.
That's a Granby attempt by Fitzsimmons. Nice follow there by Stagger. .20 seconds to go here for Stagger of Ridgeway. He has the cradle locked up. And he's going to give up a reversal. I don't know about any back points. 2 back points and 2 reversals. So 4-2 in favor of Stagger going into the second period.
All right, let's see. Try to get this figured out here.
As Reiner with a 4-1 lead down on mat number 1 going into the second period over Sugarts of Clearfield.
Burns of Red Bank Valley with a pretty commanding lead 9-2 over Ferguson of Central Clarion.
Stagger riding tough here in the second period. 30 seconds in, looking for a head lever on the right side of Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons works up. Looking for another cross faces Stagger. And they're going to go out of bounds with 1:14 to go in the second period.
You got Weston Pisarchik on the hole here on mat 2 after Popson.
That'll be a good one.
Got a good one too on mat 1. That's going to be Beimel and Brocious.
Yeah, that's going to be, that'll be number 10 and number 5 in the state.
Wow.
Going to have another ranked bout here next between Jace Walter and Jared Popson. Popson 27th, Walter 28th.
We're going to stick here on mat 2. .30 seconds to go here, second period. Stagger still hanging on to a 4-2 lead over Fitzsimmons. He's got another Red Bank Valley guy. Evan's gonna be taking on Aaron of Central Clarion down on mat 3.
.5 seconds to go here in the second period, and Stagger's going to ride the entire 2 minutes and get choice. Winner with a 10-2 lead going into the third period over Sugars of Clearfield. And there's a locked hands on Fitzsimmons as Stagger's looking to switch for a reversal.
Lundy holding the locked hands there.
And a reversal, so Stagger, he'll take a 7-2 lead.
That's what you call digging the head out. He's got a deep crossface trying to lock up a cradle here. Fitzsimmons doing a good job scooting back in.
As winner gets the fall down at 114 over Sugars of Clearfield. He'll advance to the finals, winner the 4th-ranked wrestler in the state. And that'll bring up Cash Deal at 121. He's currently ranked 19th in the state against Ian O'Shea of Port Allegheny.
Apparently we sound like we're in a big bucket today. How about now? Can you hear?
Down to 5 seconds today, or 5 seconds today. Whoa, that turned me down a lot. I can't really hear us now, but that's all right.
Now?
Yeah, that's better. 3 seconds to go for Steger of Ridgeway. And Steger going to get the 7-2 victory, and he'll advance to the finals. He'll get a date with Dalton Winner of Cranberry. That'll bring up Jared Popson now for the Raiders. He's ranked 27th in the state. He's going to be taking on 28th ranked Jace Walter. O'Shea and Deal scoreless halfway through the first period. It does sound like we're in a big bucket, doesn't it? As we're underway, it does sound like we're in a bucket, huh? As Popson in on a single leg, he's going to work out the back door on Walter. He's going to cross the heels and look to knee walk around. And now far ankle position for Walter, looking to come out the back door as Popson once again. Popson working around. And Popson going to get the takedown. He'll take a 2-0 lead, 1:10 to go, first period. What'd he say? That's very unlike him.
Very unprofessional.
As Popson tilting Walter, he's holding all 3 near fall for Popson. Is official Henry Ho. He'll take a 5-0 lead, 30 seconds to go, first period. Deal up 2-0 on O'Shea, down on mat number 1. Bill in the other semifinal at 121.
I think I got our audio dialed in.
You're the man, Bill.
So that's what
You're
we
the
do.
man.
Somebody has to be here to troubleshoot all this stuff.
That's right. They did get the AC cranking today. I'm very appreciative of that.
It feels
Should be limited on the pit stains today.
That's why I threw the black shirt on today.
I went blue, a little bold, a little pity, but it's all right.
It's all right. You
18 seconds to go here. First period for Popson and Walter. Nice changeover by Popson. Walter was looking for a switch. Big chop and then an elevator. Now looking for a Turk is Popson. He's got a knee walk. Might be able to get that. And time will expire. It's going to be Walter's choice.
An injury time down on mat 3. Aaron of clearing up 5-3 over Evans of Red Bank Valley. Deal up 3, zip up on mat 1.
That's Popson on bottom to start the second period. Good start here by Walter.
I guess it would make sense. Elliott could call the consolation, Matt. That's where I'm set up.
Yeah.
We can call these two semis.
It's Popson trying to work out the back door, look for a reversal.
Let's get Poppy into the finals here. A lot of bending and twisting going on.
Minute 17 to go, second period. Popson up 5-0. As Walter gets set again, he goes far ankle pick. Popson gets weight on it, finds the fingers, tries sitting through to his butt. Walter doing a good job on top to continue to follow. Has that back leg laced of Popson on the left side.
Ooh. All right, so Evans of Red Bank Valley is going to pick up the win as Aaron from Clarence is going to bow out of the tournament.
30 seconds to go between Popson and Walter in the second period. Trying to work to his butt was Popson. Walter's doing a good job on top, making him get to his side as he throws a leg in on the right side of Popson. He's going to try to take him to Banana Splitville. Popson doing a good job feeding that knee under. Popson now in a position for a reversal, and he's going to get the reversal with 5 seconds to go in the second period. Very nicely done there by Popson. Walter's going to get choice. And he's going to choose bottom.
Can't decide if I'm having pie or eggs for breakfast.
To his feet was Walter. Nice job here by Popson. Big time mat return, and he's going to look to tilt it to maybe look for some bonus.
Dylan O'Shea deal up 5-1 up on mat number 1.
Yeah, that's been a real scrappy match. O'Shea's been in on the legs a couple times, just unable to finish. Deal has some goofy hips. And Deal's going to get the 5-1 decision over O'Shea and advance himself into the finals at 121. As Popson trying to get a date with Deal. They want to make a deal in the finals. 30 seconds into the third period, Popson up 7-0 over Walter of St. Mary's.
Here comes your Beimel.
Oh, that's going to be a good
Brocious match.
Down on mat number 1 for those at home. Beimel and Brocious, number 10 and number 5 in the state.
Let's unmute that one. Maybe they can, you think?
Nah, because then it just sounds...
Background noise.
Yeah, a lot of background noise. As a reversal for Walter, we'll make it 7-2 with a minute to go in the third period. Coming out front is Walter peeling the chin hand.
I think he's going to try to go big.
Oh, you have to at this point.
Down 5.
Yep, got to go big at this point, and he's doing the right thing coming out front. Popson's doing a good job controlling the wrist. Needs to continue to control that wrist. 40 seconds to go, third period.
If you're Poppy, just be smart here and keep in position.
And continuing to peel that chin hand if you're Popson. He needs to control the chin hand right now, too. 20 seconds to go here in the third period. .16 to go in the third period. 7-2 the lead for Popson. If you're Popson, you got to just keep elbows tight, look to peel the chin hand. Optional start for Walter.
No score down on mat 1 as Beimel.
Oh, wow.
Wow, they called that out of bounds. Good man, Poppy.
Holden 2 near fall for Walter, and he's going to get 2 near fall. That'll make it 7-4, but Popson going to get the victory and advance to the finals. And boy, he got the heart rate up there.
Yep.
For me up here in the stands after that one. Another good bout to follow between Pisarcik and Chamberlain.
All right, so once Elliot gets settled in here, I'm going to set him up. He's going to call some consolation matches down on mat 3. Dante, I think we're just going to stick with the program here and call these semis.
Yeah, Thornton, for those Raider fans, Thornton will be next on mat number 3. For those that want to watch him, we'll stay on the semis with Matt with the cameras. Just makes it tough for you guys at home when we just continue to switch those cameras around. So
Yep.
those at home, camera 3 for Antonio Thornton Raider fans.
Let me get Elliot set up. I'll be right back here.
As we have Pisarcik and Chamberlain right now. A quick takedown for Pisarcik. Pisarcik ranked 3rd in the state. Chamberlain ranked 27th in the state. Brocious and Beimel 1-0 down on mat number 2 in favor of Brocious. Brocious ranked 5th in the state. Beimel ranked 10th in the state. Brocious, a former state medalist. As Thornton down on mat number 1. He's taking on Holden of Sheffield.
All righty. Elliot's going to take over here. He's got everything up. He'll have the laptop up here for the finals for you. He didn't realize he got the Jumbotron scrolling the same thing.
55 seconds remaining here in the first period, Bill, between Pisarcik and Chamberlain, as Pisarcik looking for some near fall.
What do we got here, state ranked?
Pisarcik's 3rd, Chamberlain 27th.
So right now we have 3 top 10 kids in the state wrestling.
At 127,
At
yeah.
27?
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
As Holden with a 2-0 lead down on mat number 3 between Thornton, over Thornton.
Brocious up 1-0 over Beimel right now. 15 seconds to go. Second period up on mat 1.
Pisarcik with a 2-0 lead going into the second period. In choice, he's going to defer to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to choose bottom as a wing now for Holden. And getting back through to his belly is Thornton down there, and Chamberlain going to get an escape on Pisarcik to make it 2-1.
Let me check his sound out down there.
As Pisarcik gets put to his back. Chamberlain looking for the fall on Pisarcik here on mat number 2. And Pisarcik able to work back through to his belly. But 6-2 the lead for Chamberlain over Pisarcik. And there's a buzz in the air right now as Thornton's career for the Raiders comes to an end. and a great career for Thornton. And excited for him as he moves on in life. And there's a reversal now for Pisarcik. That'll make it 6-4. One down on mat number one between Brocious and Beimel is a throw-by attempt for Brocious. Beimel does a good job to square up. And Pisarcik gets the choice, down 6-4.
Looks like we got a dogfight up on mat number one, huh? 1-1 Beimel Brocious. Looks like we're going to have a little blood time. We're going to take a real quick break.
Winds up being injury time, I do believe.
Injury time. Yep, we're back at it.
I think he had to blow his nose.
Well, you got to have that. Hey, we're going to go into OT down on, looks like it, down on Matt.
And there's a takedown for Brocious right at the end.
Wow. Literally right at the end.
As Pisarcik, he's going to get driven out of bounds there. No change. Thought maybe possibly one there, but Brocious with a great bout over Beimel. That was a good match. A couple nice scrambles down there. Is Pisarcik now looking for a reversal on Chamberlain. And there's a reversal for Pisarcik. That'll make it 6-6 with a minute 20 to go, third period. Pisarcik looking for his 4th district title this season, but he's tied up 6-6 with a minute to go in the third period against Chamberlain.
Got McLaughlin and Powell going at it up on mat number one. We'll probably switch cameras here. Mat 1 and 2.
Yeah, we'll have Householder up there. As Pisarcik tied up 6-6 with 48 seconds to go in the third period. And looking for some near fall is Pisarcik on Chamberlain. He's got 40 seconds to go. He's looking to throw his hips and get some near fall.
Chamberlain just flattening out here.
Yep, looks like Pisarcik going to be content here with getting to overtime, which I don't blame him.
You can get 4. That's some pretty good company for a 4-time district champ.
Yeah, for sure. For
Nah,
sure.
I actually caught that one today.
Woo. As here we go, overtime on mat number 2 between Chamberlain and Pisarcik. Pisarcik in on a low single. He's going to come out the back door. And Pisarcik going to get the takedown and the victory over Chamberlain in a great bout.
Tip of the hat to Weston Pisarcik. He's going to head in his 4th district finals.
In a bout, he had to make a big comeback there. Great match.
All right, we got Wheeler of St. Mary's. Let's stick with this one here.
Whaler and Ryan. Brody Whaler of St. Mary's. Colton Ryan of Clearfield.
And we'll switch after this bout.
Down on mat number 1, it's Logan Powell of Central Clarion, the junior, ranked 11th in the state, 29-4 on the season. He's taking on Alex McLaughlin of Cranberry. Powell with a takedown to take a 2-0 lead.
A lot of Bobcats. Got 2 of them out there right now.
Wildcats.
Wildcats, sorry. Depends on what sport you're watching.
I think they changed the entire. I think they changed the whole school. Maybe I don't
To
know.
the Wildcats?
I do believe so. Could be wrong.
All righty, Ryan's up 2-0 over Wheeler. Under a minute to go here, first period. Up on mat number 1, second period, 48 seconds to go. Second period, Powell up 2-0. An illegal hold there. That's why we got 2 refs, because some of these guys, I tell you what, they did a good job yesterday. And we're going to leave it at that.
18 seconds to go here in the second period between Whaler and Ryan. Ryan on top.
We're going to go to a commercial break here after the Wheeler and Ryan bout. Switch some cameras around.
As Whaler looking for a reversal on Ryan. And stepping over. And there's a takedown. Or sorry, a reversal. That'll make it 2-2
That's what you like to
with
see.
Whaler and Ryan.
Jer Bear Popson starting it off with late period scores, and that's what we're going to see here, these semis and the finals. These guys are wrestling for all the marbles.
As Ryan going to be on bottom to start the second period.
All right, for you guys that are following Brookville, Elliott is calling the consolation round down on mat 3, and it is on camera 3.
That's where Spencer Hammond's now taking on Kyler of Sheffield. Chase Kyler of Sheffield, Spencer Hammond of Brookville.
Here on our match here, it is Ryan up 4-2. Minute 27 to go, second period as they go out of bounds. Up on mat 1, 133-pound bout. It's Powell up 4-1 over McLaughlin of Cranberry.
As Ryan, was looking for a go behind, and Whaler does a good job trying to find a leg here. And Whaler staying locked on this high crotch.
Splato action there, huh? Good boy. I gotta ask you a question. Why is that move becoming so popular again? It's college ranks?
I don't know. I
I mean, I've seen more splits and spladles and all that stuff this year just because it's there. Or?
I don't know. I think just there's a lot of, I call them junk moves, but they seem to work as Ryan gets a reversal and takes a 6-3 lead. Coach Clifford not real happy over there on mat number 2. They missed an illegal figure 4 with Hammond down there.
4-1 Powell over McLaughlin. Up on mat number 1, Powell Clarion. Here on our bout, it's 6-3 Ryan of Clearfield over Wheeler of
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's. Just starting the third period here.
As Powell gets a takedown down on mat number 1 to take a 6-1 lead.
There's another one.
Yep, and that'll be a fall for Kyler of Sheffield over Hammond of Brookville.
Spencer Hammond's going to finish his sophomore campaign down there. I think there's a bright side to Spencer's career here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Got
He's
great experience this year.
got to put the time in. That's really what it comes down to.
6-3 with a minute 27 and ticking here in the third period. It's Ryan up over Wheeler of St. Mary's as down on mat 1. It's going to be Parker Pisarchik taking on Bumbarger of Clearfield.
(6-4) now the score between Whaler and Ryan right now on mat number 2. A minute to go in the third period.
Elliott Scott Adams and Ross down there in the consolations.
Bill, you want to take a break here and change the cameras around so we can get Householder?
Yeah, let's finish this match up here. We got 40 seconds to go here in the Ryan and Wheeler, and we'll take a commercial break, switch some cameras around, and then we'll be back to the action here. .25 seconds to go here as they go out of bounds as Wheeler starting to force the issue here on Ryan. Ryan just going to try to wrestle smart and stay away from him. Might get banged. There it is. Randy Evans bangs Ryan for a stall.
Yeah, Whaler's got to look to get some legs, get in on the legs. Oh!
Ooh.
And Ryan winds up getting the late takedown there.
All righty, we're going to take a quick commercial break. I'd like to thank A Stitch in Time Custom Embroidery for all your custom embroidery needs, hats and shirts, hoodies, jackets, and blankets. We're going to hear from a couple of our great sponsors. We'll be right back.
Brookville Equipment's always been well known in the community as a great local employer.
Very family-oriented company.
Brookville has a really great benefits plan here.
We're pretty diverse in what we do, from mining to streetcars to locomotives.
We're helping the infrastructure of the country.
Medical insurance, dental, vision, competitive wages, paid time off.
It's an opportunity. It's something that you can enjoy doing.
And you can apply right through our website.
Brookville Sports would like to salute all of our veterans in active military who watch our telecasts all over the world. A retired Army officer told me recently that it means a lot to you guys, and I can't begin to tell you what that meant to me coming from him. So, from all of us here at Brookville Sports, we salute you.
Alrighty, back at it here. Big fall there on mat 2. Big upset. As now camera 1 is on mat 2 as we're cam 2 heading up to mat 1 as as Parker Pisarchik is up 8-0 right now over Baumgartner of Clearfield. .30 to go here, second period in the Pisarcik-Baumgartner match. Bumbarger, sorry. As we got Wheeler of St. Mary's and Eveni of Clearfield going at it. On mat number 2, Ross and Adams down with Elliott on mat 3. As Pisarcik's going to head into the third period with an 8-zip lead. Boy, you're quick, Dante. Holy smokes. I don't know how you do it. As Baumgartner trying to dig some, as Pisarcik right into a single. Lundy calls him out of bounds.
Big fall there for Algaretto over Wenner. Wenner was 18th, ranked 18th in the state.
Big first period fall.
Yeah.
That's what happens. So, you know, it can happen in a heartbeat. You can get stuck. Pisarcik still hanging on to that 8-zip lead as Baumgartner's going to get banged with the stall. Parker's been forcing the issue all match here. So we're going to have a couple good ones coming up here as Householder and Ferguson, and then Collins and Dilly ought to be a pretty decent match.
As Pisarcik in on a single, trying to come out the back door here on Baumgartner.
I said Pisarcik's been just shooting on the offense the entire match here. Once again, there's like another room for 1,500. I don't know why we got to pack them in right around us. It's a good thing I brought the table.
It really is. Pisarcik going to win that 8-0 over Baumgartner, and that'll bring up one Cole Householder, the Naval Academy commit, the Brookville Raider. Householder 36-3 on the season, ranked 9th in the state by Keystone Caliber. He's taking on Alden Ferguson of Port Allegheny. Ferguson 24-14 this season.
For all you Port fans up there, we got a good one here on mat too with Wheeler and Eveni.
And there's a takedown for another takedown for Weather. He's got a 6-1 lead over Avini.
All right, here we go. We're just motoring away here on these semifinal matches. They're still at 139 down on mat 3 in the consolation round.
This Householder looking for a high crotch on the right side. Ferguson doing a good job trying to square up. And he'll drive Householder out of bounds with a minute 11 to go, first period.
I'm kind of chilly.
Heavy hands for Householder. He's going to get into a front headlock. Trying to get Ferguson to a hip. He'll get a takedown, take a 2-0 lead. Now looking for a tilt on Ferguson. And now he's going to run a half on that side and try to settle in for a fall. Ferguson, strong leg bull, though, able to get his arm through.
Also having that left arm post up.
Now threading it here is Householder. He's got 20 seconds to work. And there's the fall for Householder, and he advances to the finals.
Cole second.
Third.
Third. Alrighty, that's going to bring up Collins and Dilly. As Wheeler and there's going to be a point, so that's going to make it 6-4 down here on mat 2 as we're underway on mat 1. I'd like to thank all our sponsors, a couple more of them: 3 Rock RV, K&T Supply, Strong's Painting and Pressure Washing, Plyler's Car Wash and Laundromat, Flap Tops Barbershop, and the Brookville YMCA. Make sure we get all our sponsors. None of this would be possible without all these great businesses. Make sure you stop and check these guys out if you're in the Brookville area, up Port Allegheny and District 9. Shop local, support these guys. Not only great sponsors in your community of local athletics and the arts, but they employ other people in our communities also. So 6-3, it's 6-2 Collins over Dilly. As Collins is going to get a few more swipes here. Collins of Clearfield, Dilly is St. Mary's. That's going to make it 9-2. £152 bout.
Sirianni going to be next on mat number 3 for those that want to watch him roll down to camera 3 with Elliott and take that bout in. And then
nice to see Tony string a couple together here to get in for a 3rd and 4th.
And then Burke will be shortly after that.
(9-2) here, end of the first period, as Collins with a commanding lead. 6-3 Wheeler over Aveni. A lot of boo-boos today. A lot of eye poking going on. Couple St. Mary's, 3 St. Mary's guys out on the mat now.
Oh yeah, there are.
For you St. Mary's fans, we got Meyer, Wheeler, and Dilly. Coach Ferrero in the house today.
Brocky the kid over there too. Talking to future Golden Eagle, Weston Pisarcik. Another caution on Whaler, so that'll make it 6-4 here on mat number 2. He's going to go optional start. And then an escape for Avini will make it 6-5.
Still 9-2 down here on mat number 2. Or sorry, mat 1. At that stage of the game. So that's going to be a wrap. So Wheeler St. Mary's gets the victory on mat 2. He'll advance. Now it's 11-3. Collins over Dilly. When the team scores roll back around, we'll update you on there. Just so you guys know, it's live updates. Compliments of Flow Arena. Benny Fiskus in the house. Filling the board up.
Whaler and a Householder in the finals at 145. Should be a good bout this evening.
And up your team standings, it's Clearfield with the commanding lead at 133, followed by Cranberry at 99, St. Mary's at 97, Port Allegheny at 94, and to round out your top 5, Brookville at 82. Brockway knocking on the door at 78. As Collins looks like he's getting ready to settle in for a fall here down on mat 1, as he's going to get 3, and that'll be a tech fall for Collins over Dilly of St. Mary's. Got a barn burner down there in the consolation match. 3-2 right over Meyer right now, as this is going to bring up Gordon of Port taking on Henry of Central Clarion. We got Flieger and Bittler going at it here on mat 2. A little bit bigger crowd so far today. I always like to say, Dante, if you're not doing anything, especially on a day like today, it's a beautiful day out to travel, get down here to Clarion and pack these stands. It means a lot to these young athletes, especially when the house is full. So.
Yeah, even up behind us is a little bit fuller, so.
I don't care what sport you're watching, wrestling, could be girls volleyball, basketball, softball, whatever. Make sure you get out and see a game or a match, and we make it easy for you here at home. So, as Meyer down there in the consolation is going to pick up a 4-3 win. No score on mat 2 with Flieger and Bittler, and we're scoreless here on mat 1. 45 seconds to go, first period.
As Gordon gets a takedown down here.
We'll make it 2-zip.
Henry's very fun to watch wrestle. Clarion guy, he throws the kitchen sink at you. Sirianni up on mat number 3 for those Raider fans that want to watch him. Elliott on the call down there.
Coach Deloy is still spending some time with the Clarion program?
Oh yeah, he's one of the volunteer assistants.
Okay.
Sirianni, he's taking on Austin Young of Ridgeway.
I'm sure that's where Mr. Young wants to be. Seems like he's pretty comfortable right now with Tony.
I know that's where Tony wants to be. He's got a really good feel for those lat drops.
4-2 Gordon over Henry right now. Gordon of Port Allegheny. We've got a 2-2 bout here on mat number 2, Flieger and Bittler. Flieger of Cranberry, Bittler of Jayburg. Just starting the second period here. Gordon up 4-2 right now. Is Henry down on the bottom here for the Wildcats.
As Sirianni gets a takedown. Late in the first period.
Gordon getting a reversal. I don't know what the hell they scored that. I gotta take this here.
Sirianni escape and then another takedown down there on mat 3. As 6-3 the lead for Gordon over Henry now on mat 1.
Sorry, that was the big boss, my mother.
Oh boy, that's not.
Yeah, I got a mattress to get out of her house at 87. That's what you fixate on, so. Sirianni up 6-2 down in his bout. We've got a good match going on here. 6-4 with a minute to go. Second period down here on mat number 1. Couple good matches here in the semis going. Wow, it's 6-6 now. 8-6 now. Henry over Gordon. As the Port coaching staff comes out, want to know what the call was there. He's going to call that 2 off, so looks like it. So it's going to be 6-6 now.
Sirianni up 8-2 down on mat number 3.
6-2 Flieger over Bittler on mat 2. So it's 6-6 up here on mat 1. As Gordon gets up to his feet, Henry with the mat return, trying to get a boot in here as Gordon's not sure what's going on here. He keeps looking over the corner and putting his hands up. Eventually you get banged for a stall for that. Henry throws a boot in. We've got a big headlock here on mat 2. A little high on that headlock.
And Bittler going to get the upset victory over Flieger on mat number 2.
All right, we're 6-6 heading into the third here. Henry and Gordon going at it. Sirianni hanging on to an 8-2 lead down there on mat 3 on the Elliott cam.
Hey, why don't we
we're gonna finish this bout up here. What we got coming up? I don't know. Let's finish this bout here, and then we'll switch things around. And then I'm gonna take a little breather. We've got a good match going on here.
It is 6-6, the score between.
Would we start neutral here? At some point, do you gotta bang Henry for a stall?
That was neutral. That was from neutral. That was Gordon in on a high crotch, and then he climbed up as Sirianni down on mat number 3. trying to pick up the fall for the Raiders.
Jackus the Cane up 4-1 over D'Amico. D'Amico. Reese, he's been around for a long time. I believe he's a state-ranked guy.
No, not on those rankings that I could find.
Minute 25 to go here, third period, still tied up 6-6, and this barn burner down here on mat number 1.
Is looking for a takedown now is Gordon of Port Allegheny, trying to lift Henry up, not where he wants to be. Henry's not afraid to junk you here. He's going to try to elevate him up over, and then there's the takedown and near fall for Gordon.
It's a 5-pointer there, isn't it?
Should have been a 5-pointer, but it was one of. Yep, was a 5-pointer. As Sirianni gets the 13-2 major decision down on mat number 3.
So the Gator goes up 11-6 here, 30 seconds to go. This round's moving pretty quick, Dante. We're getting a pretty good extended break here this afternoon.
Oh,
big
and
headlock.
Henry going to get a headlock and near fall. That's going to tie it up and send him to overtime unless he's able to get a fall.
8 seconds to go here on the clock. Just got to bridge that one out.
And it'll be 11-11
Wow.
heading into overtime. And injury time now for Henry.
Wow. Jack is currently up 4-1. All you Cane fans, Nystrom down 2-0 on Elliott Cam down there on mat 3. All right, back at it here as we're heading into OT. Gordon and Henry. You don't see too
11-11.
You don't see too many 11-11 matches going into overtime.
No, it's good stuff, though.
Big
and on a single, not where you want to be if you're Gordon here. You got to finish quick on Henry. He throws everything and the kitchen sink and some at you. He's very exciting.
30 seconds to go here, and OT.
And he's going to run through, and Gordon's going to get the takedown and head to the finals.
Pretty good stuff there. I tell you what, we're going to switch some things around here, and we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Sarah Sorick from Matson Insurance, your local insurance agency in Brookville, where for 76 years, All You Need Is Us has been what we are all about. All you need is us for your home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Matson Insurance is a proud sponsor of Brookville Sports.
If you're looking for a bigger house,
I know someone! Or if you need to downsize, I know someone!
Maybe you want to move to the country.
I know someone! Or maybe you want to move in town. I know someone!
I'm Heather Castellon, now with eXp Realty. Whatever your real estate needs are, I have you covered. You can check out all of the area's listings at exprealty.com or call me at 715-4103.
CVB Media is committed to producing legit, scripted advertising videos for area businesses, placing them on Hulu, Facebook, YouTube, and more. You know, things we all actually watch. Make the most of that ad budget with CVB Media.
Hey, this is Alyssa Hanna, Physician Assistant and Facility Director from Workplace Health, wishing our Brookville Raider wrestling team lots of success this season. Workplace Health is your local occupational medicine facility conveniently located on Allegheny Boulevard in Brookville, right off of Interstate 80. We offer drug screening, pre-employment physicals, hearing testing, lab draws, workman's comp treatment, and so much more. If your company is looking for a trusted partner for the medical care of its employees, then look no further than Workplace Health. Patient-focused, affordable, accessible, and qualified. Call us today at 814-715-7471 to schedule an appointment. Go Raiders!
Looking for a new career? Clarion Bathware wants you. Add to their production team working Monday through Friday. Receive a generous benefits package, great weekly pay and bonuses, plus a $600 sign-on bonus. Apply in person at Clarion Bathware, Route 208 in Marble. Clarion Bathware, loving every minute of it.
Well, never mind. We're back. 3-3 here. Belfiore and Young going at it. As Miska Young collects the big fall for Port up on mat 1. Just a recap there. As Bash, Brockway's up 4-zip over Styles down there. Port Allegheny on all 3 mats right now.
And looking for a dump, was Young. Now looking for a go behind is Belfiore. And he's going to get Young to his hip, and he'll get a takedown and take a 5-3 lead. 50 seconds to go, second period. Looking for a Turk now is Belfiore. He's going to get that Turk leg and dig out the face.
Only got 1 swipe there.
And blood time. They'll go to a quick commercial here. This one should take a little bit longer.
We'll be right back.
Excuse me, do you have any campers that are easy to maneuver? My dad struggles on driveways.
What? I'm a good driver. I'm okay.
Tell that to the fire hydrant. Do you have any with nice bathrooms? My mom is kind of high maintenance.
That's not true. I can be outdoorsy.
You know what? Actually, a backup camera would be nice.
We need a fridge too. And bunk beds.
Oh, wait, and a tub, just in case.
I think we can help all of you.
Three Rock RV Center of Brookville, finding you and your family the perfect fit when it comes to recreational vehicles.
Alrighty, back at it is Belfiore up 5-3 over Young. As Burke Fleming coming up down on mat 3 as Elliott's got the call. Grandma Bonnie, if you're not here, you want to be on mat 3.
Now looking for a standing tilt as Belfiore. Now going to try to run through in a double just to stay in control. He needs to get locked on a single, and there's going to be an escape for Young. That'll make it 5-4. As time expires, Belfiore going to get choice, and he's going to go down.
Deutschlander and Trucan?
Trucan, yeah.
Trucan from Ridgeway going at it up on mat 1.
And
Belfiore's going to get a reversal here.
He'll take a 7-4 lead, 15 seconds into the third period.
Burke.
He's got a cradle locked up.
Down there, Randy.
Has 7-4 still the lead for Belfiore.
Minute 20 to go, third period. No score up on mat number 1 as we're sticking with the Concy round is going to keep chugging along.
There's an escape for Young. Let me get 7-5 with a minute to go in the third period. No warnings for either wrestler here. And they'll go out of bounds with 45 seconds to go here in the third period. More blood now for
Young.
It came off of Young onto Belfiore.
Burke Fleming up 10-zip down there on mat number 3. Numbor, huh?
Numbor.
There you go. As Trucan and Deutschlander. No score yet in that bout. Up on mat is Burke Fleming trying to settle into a
And
fair.
he's
going to
get
the fall.
Nice job there by Fleming. 45 seconds to go. Third period between Young and Belfier as we clean up some more blood.
Very picky about the fluids these days. All right, back at it here. 42 seconds to go, third period. Belfier hanging on to a 2-point lead. Just got to circle here and be smart.
There's a low single attempt there by Young. 30 seconds to go in the third period. Belfier trying to work a Russian tie underneath there. He needs to continue to circle in, stay in. And they'll go out of bounds with 20 seconds to go in the third period. 7-5 the lead for Belfier. Now we're on a single leg here on the edge is Belfier, and there's going to be a takedown on the edge as they go out of bounds with 7 seconds to go. 9-5 the lead for Belfier.
Got Blake Pisarchik and Meyer of St. Mary's going at it.
And time will expire. Belfier going to win this one 9-6, and he'll advance to the finals.
This ought to be a pretty good match here.
Yeah, Batman versus Gavin Ayers. By Batman, I mean Gavin Hanna. Got the old broken snout.
Big Brock Powell in the house over there.
Where's he at? I don't see
Back
him.
first row. He's a unit these days.
Wow, he is very
he's a
large.
big boy.
Speaking of big boys, Gavin Ayers here for Cowder Support, taking on Gavin Hanna for Brookville.
Continuing the Ayers dynasty at Coudersport.
There weren't any in the junior high ranks that I saw, but there might be a secret one or something, maybe an AI.
Yeah, hologram AI imagery. It could be. As we're underway here, still no score in that match up on mat number 1.
Colton Griffin coming up next on mat number 1 there, Bill. For the Colton Griffin fans, head over to camera 1. Minute 5 to go here in the first period at 215-pound semifinal. Gavin Ayers of Coudersport, he's coming in ranked 21st in the state. He's 22-4 on the season. Gavin Hanna, 31-8 on the season, ranked 23rd in the state. He's looking double leg. He comes up. Nice job there by Hanna. Good hips by Ayers.
We got one more semifinal match after this, right?
Yep, then it's all consolations.
Consolations and there's the
nice double leg here by Hanna, and Ayers again able to suck him right up in there, and Gavin continuing to keep that underhook. And time will expire. First period scoreless between Gavin Ayers and Gavin Hanna. Hanna gonna get choice. Gavin got to fix his Batman mask.
broken.
Nah, there's just a a strap back there that needs clipped on.
No,
oh, his nose?
The appendage.
I'm honestly not sure, to be honest with you.
Just a bad spot.
I think it's more of something they just don't want it to break. I'm not. I never honestly asked them if it. I don't know if they got. I'm sure they got X-rays of it.
A lot of cartilage and bone in your nose. Pretty darn sore.
Colton Griffin up on mat number 1 now, taking on John Wright of Coudersport.
No score heading into the second period with Hannah and Ayers.
Granby roll attempt here by Hannah. He's going to work back up with a baby stand. Running a double thigh pry is Ayers. Working his way up is Hannah. And to his feet now is Hannah. Nice mat return there by Ayers.
Griff going right to work up on mat 1.
And as he gets to his feet, that's Gavin Hannah. Gavin Ayers drives him out of bounds. Minute 15 to go, second period.
Battle of the Gavins here.
Trying to work up once again is Hannah. Knee slide attempt. Ayers just riding that double thigh pry. Now looking for a Granby roll right to his feet is Hannah again. Trying to fight off, and there's going to be an escape. He's going to get a body lock. Should be an escape. How is that still red? And now in on a single leg is Hannah. He's got to look just to get an escape here. Now driving up a double leg, and there's going to be a reversal for Hannah. That'll make it 2-0 with 20 seconds to go, second period.
Big 2 there for Gavin.
Oh, now he's looking for a hazard tilt.
Griffin up 2-1. Big guy to roll over is Ayers.
And time will expire, 2-0 the lead for Hannah going into the third period. Ayers' choice. Ayers going to choose neutral.
Interesting call.
2-1 the lead down there on mat number 1 for Griffin. Looking for another leg attack here is Hannah. He's going to lift into a body lock. Trying to throw him is Ayers. And they're going to go out of bounds. Minute 32 to go, third period.
I think if you're Gavin, if you're Hannah, you're not going to want to go lock up chest to chest with Ayers.
Staying on the legs. Ayers is a very big boy. Minute 15 to go, third period.
Gavin Hannah is a big boy, but Ayers definitely has the height advantage.
Minute to go now, first period, 2-0 still the lead for Hannah.
Griffin still hanging on to a 2-1 lead down there on mat 1.
And they're going to go out of bounds with 40 seconds to go in the third period.
Got to circle his feet here. There you go.
Oh. And they're going to call him out of bounds with 28 seconds to go in the third period.
Got a battle down there on mat 3.
Oh, in on a single leg now is Ayers on Hannah. Trying to trip. Nice job there. And they're going to go out of bounds with 17 seconds to go in the third period. 2-0 still the lead for Hannah. If you're Hannah, you need to look to get to a rush and tie and clear out of these underhooks. And there's a stall on Hannah. That's warranted.
Yeah. At this point, take the stall. Oh, there's a nice shot here on Hannah. 4 seconds to go.
No takedown, and Gavin Hannah going to advance himself into the finals. Really good match down on Elliott Cam.
Meyer Pisarchik's going to fall 7-5. I like what we got going on with the officiating here. Is we got 2 guys out in the mat, and we kind of got some floater guys going to these tight matches. And this is twice now in this tournament where we've seen Nick Sipes in tight matches. You know, they're having conferences and calling these as they see them. So great match there for both Gavins. As Griff, his mother is in Kansas and she's following along. He thanked us for everything we do.
Oh, good stuff.
That's good stuff. It's good to hear. We can't get you every match, but we do our best here. As Griff's now tied up 2-2 down on mat number 1. As this bout, here's Bill and Winnings. It's going to be your last semifinal match. I'm going to take a breather here after this bout. Colton's got to circle his feet here and try to
Beal and Winning scoreless here through the first minute.
Yep, Griffin and Wright tied up 2-2, 30 seconds to go. Takedown wins it here. $20 seconds now.
Down to 10 seconds now for Griff. Elliott's camera.
All righty. See if we can recover here.
And Griffin going to head to overtime down there on mat number 1.
Here, Bill Winnings heading into the second period as Bill's going to take the bottom. Griff's got to figure out how to get a shot here.
Jack him up.
25 seconds to go down there for Griffin. In overtime, nice double there by Wright. Griffin going to roll him through, and they're going to go out of bounds with 18 seconds to go in overtime.
Bill up 1-0 here, second period, minute 25 to go. As We're in recovery mode here.
Double underhooks here for Griffin. And they're going to go to ride out.
Dante hit recovery on that one, the bottom one.
Okay. As Griffin's going to defer choice. Wright's going to choose bottom.
Bill's going to get 2 here, 40 seconds to go. As Winnings is going to get the escape here. Griff's going to wrestle this one out here. And it looks like Wright's going to collect the win here as Griff's going to bow out of the tournament. Back at it here on mat number 2. Semifinal 285 pound. It's 3-1. Beal over Winnings right now. Again?
Too much coffee.
Wow. Oh, there's Beal settling in for the fall here. Under a minute to go, third period. He's getting some swipes here on Winnings. And there's the fall for the Wildcat. So it's going to be a Beal and Neely match in your finals at HWT. As I believe Jack Smith of Brockway just recorded the fall up on mat 1. And we're at 2:15 consolation bout here on 1 and 2. And I believe we will run right in to round 2 of the consolations. It's going to be in all 3 mats. Consi semis will be on 3 mats here. As we're going to keep on keeping on. We got Ott and Alston up on mat 1. Del Hunty and Reisler on mat 2. Decker and Murwowski on mat 3. Big round coming up here. That's consolation round, consolation semis. So they take the top 4 out of the district to regionals, top 4 out of the region to states. Some guys, this could be a career. So before we get to that, Dante, I'm going to take a breather, buddy.
All right, sounds good.
Just explaining to everybody that how big this next round, this consolation semifinals is. Could be career-ending for some guys. Could be a start for others. All righty, I'll be back, buddy.
As Del Hunty and Wrestler in a barn burner down here. 7-2 the lead for Wrestler. And Wrestler's going to pick up the fall. Down to 2 matches here this round. Hey Elliot, how are you? As folks, I'm going to mute this and we're going to hit a break here before we get into the Conci semis. I'll let you know the time of the Conci semis and we'll be right back. All right, folks, getting ready here for the Concy semifinals with a berth to regionals at stake here as we're underway. Looks like we're center mat. It'll be Xavier Lutz for Clearfield, Austin Gillen for Kerwinsville. As Gillen in on a single leg, he's going to sit Lutz through and get a quick takedown. And then Gillen's going to cut Lutz free. Looking for a dump or fireman's. There was Lutz. Is no change there as they roll out of bounds. 20 seconds to go, first period. Down on mat 1, it's Gage Park for Brockway. He's up 2-0 over Bo Stauffer of Port Allegheny. And there's another takedown for Gillen. He'll take a 4-1 lead rolling into the second period. Gillen to first choice. Lutz chooses bottom. Evans of Red Bank down on Elliott Cam. He's taking on O'Shea of Port Allegheny. As Park up 3-0, make it 5-0. And he's getting some near fall as well.
I heard the comment, 87-year-old mother needs a mattress.
4-2 the lead here for Gillen over Lutz. 30 seconds into the second period. And looking for a cradle. And there's another takedown for Gillen as Park has an 8-1 lead down on mat 1. Evans up 2-1 over O'Shea of Port Allegheny on mat 3. All these matches with a win will clinch a berth to Sharon in the regional tournament. One step away from the sweetest place on earth in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where PIAA states take place. 30 seconds to go here, second period with 25 seconds to go here in the second period.
Like I said, I'm not sure I want to be alive at that age unless, you know, if Ginger's alive.
And there's a takedown for O'Shea now with a minute to go in the second period, and Gillen leads 6-2 over Lutz.
Kept alive for the sake of being alive. You know? I get it. I can't sit still as it is right now.
12-1 the lead down there for Gage Park.
They're going to start a whole another round at noon, huh? No break.
This is the consolation semis, and this ought to go pretty quick. 3 matches, 2 matches.
And then how much of a break until the finals? They roll right into it.
A couple of hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
As Gillen running through Lutz here, he's going to get Lutz onto his back and try to settle in for a fall. Gillen has Lutz in a bad way down here. as O'Shea up 13-2 down on Evans of Red Bank Valley, and he's going to pick up the fall over Evans.
Where are we at, big guy? Looks like Gage Park with a commanding lead up on Mat 1, 13-3. Up here in the big board. We don't have anybody up till 39.
Right.
That's right.
As Gage Park up 15-4. Come high as Lutz. Had Gillen in a near cradle on his back, and then he gets reversed to his back. And Gillen trying to settle in on for a fall on Lutz, and there's the fall for Gillen of Kerwinsville, and he'll punch his ticket to the regional tournament.
Short time down on Mat 1, Park up 15-4. And he's going to get into the regional tournament also, Donnie. Pretty good one. It looks like Beimel and Aaron going at it down on Mat 3. Tell you what, the bleachers aren't all that bad. Sitting down. I called a couple matches without it while you were on break. All right, we got Sugarts and Singer.
Yep.
Sugarts of Clearfield, Singer of Johnsonburg.
Sirianni going to be up down on mat number 1 is a nice
quick one here.
Nice little cement job there by Fitzsimmons, and he gets the fall down on mat number 1 over Burns of Red Bank Valley.
That's a quickie. All right, that's going to bring up Bar DeCane taking on Walter of St. Mary's. No score here at the end of the first period in the Sugarts Singer match.
Beimel up 5-0 on Aaron down on mat number 1. As Walter of St. Mary's and Bard of Kane underway on mat number 1. Sirianni and Wenner to follow.
Johnsonburg, yeah, the white singlets.
I like them. They look sharp. They
You
look
like 'em?
sharp.
You wore a white singlet, didn't you?
I was a big white
You
singlet guy. I really like Brookfield's new ones, the gray and blue ones. Those are nice. As Singer riding tough down here. Minute 10 to go in the second period for Singer and Sugarts. As Sugar's looking for a reversal here on mat number 2, and he's going to get the reversal on Singer, and he'll take a 2-0 lead.
.25 seconds to go here, second period.
Sugar's going to take a 2-0 lead into the third. Singer's going to choose bottom to start the third period.
I think we can carry a couple couches in from out in the foyer out there.
Might.
Still 2-0 here on mat 2. Sugarts over Singer. Walter hanging on to a 2-0 lead, under a minute to go up on mat. The second period on mat 1 as Beimel trying to settle in for a fall down on mat 3 over Aaron of Central Clarion. And there it is, Aiden Beimel. Been some upsets here today and yesterday, not as many as you'd think, but a couple big high-seeded guys going down early.
Yeah, and Pitsarchik was on the ropes at 27 there against Chamberlain.
Pulled one out, though.
Yeah. As Walter with a 4-0 lead over Bard down on mat number 1.
Two bouts each weight class here, get you in the third and fourth. Let's hope the feeds stay all good. And Sirianni coming up down on mat 1.
Sugar's going to get 3 near fall there on Singer. He'll win that one.
That's where Clearfield's going to really pull away in this round. Mr. Young from Port there, he was a heavyweight for Clearfield.
Sugar's advances to the regional tournament.
Walter up 6-0 up on mat 1. What do you know about Wiener or Cranberry?
Wenner. He's pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah, he's real good. I think he's ranked 19th in the state.
Okay.
As we have Holden and Chamberlain right now on mat number 2.
What do we got here? A Clearfield guy? 2 Clearfield guys?
Where? Looking for a Merkel here is Holden.
Sheffield. Sorry.
Sheffield. Takedown waved off.
Wasn't he in Merkel position there?
Yeah, you got to be under both arms for a takedown there unless you roll him through. As we got Sirianni down here on mat number 1. Bill, you want to pan over there? We'll call that bout. We'll keep you abreast of the Chamberlain Holden match. As Sirianni and Wenner underway. In on a nice high crotch here is Wenner. And elevator up through for Sirianni. Ooh, just about gets a takedown there on Wenner. Wenner in on another attack here. In on a double leg. He's going to sit him down through. Nothing yet. Sirianni doing a good job down there.
Battling.
And nice job there by Sirianni, able to not give up the takedown there. Wenner going to choose bottom to start the second period. As there's an escape for Wenner. He'll take a 1-0 lead over Sirianni. Nice double leg again here by Wenner, and he's going to get a takedown and take a 3-0 lead on Sirianni.
Chamberlain hanging on to a 2-zip lead here on mat 2.
Injury time now for Chamberlain.
Minute 10 to go here, second period in the Sirianni match. Tony down 3-zip, giving up some swipes here to Wenner. Already at 39.
And Sirianni in some trouble, bottom leg cradle, and he gives up the fall.
And that's going to be a season for Tony. Like to see him get a little bit of freestyle in, mixed in with his preseason football.
Pan back over here to mat 2.
Yes, sir.
That way we got all 3 mats covered now. Probably should have just hung out at 1. Burke will be up next. I'd like to call that one down there for Mr. Fleming.
Yep. His dad, John, one of our longtime sponsors, Flap Tops Barbershop, old-fashioned barbershop by appointment only at the TA complex.
And there's a reversal for Holden on Chamberlain. That's tied up 2-2 now with 1:30 to go in the third period. And Holden's real good on top of those legs. He's trying to take Chamberlain to banana Splitville. Chamberlain does a good job there keeping his hips up.
Port's still hanging on there. It's only 10 points below Clearfield.
Yeah, this one down here on mat 1 for them would be big as well. .56 seconds to go here with Holden and Chamberlain tied up at 2-2. Ross and Whaler down on mat number 3. Whaler with a big upset pin earlier yesterday. To his feet is Chamberlain, and they'll go out of bounds with 48 seconds to go in the third period. And an escape for Whaler down on mat 3 to make it 1-0 in favor of Whaler. 2-0 the lead for Ferguson of Port Allegheny down on mat number 1. Make it 3-0 after he cuts away. He's taking on Tucker Nystrom of Kane.
Well, to run through the 5th place match is pretty quick.
They're going to do those at 3:45, I do believe.
3 mats, so
Yeah.
do the math, 13 weights at 3 mats.
Really quick, really quick.
Yeah, they got to do that, so you guys out there wondering why they do a 5th place match, if somebody gets sick or injured, that's your alternate for regionals. Oh, boy.
Oh, as Chamberlain gets a reversal with 10 seconds, and he's going to advance himself to the regional tournament.
Smells like they're baking cookies.
It does, smells good. As we're going to head down to mat number 1, it'll be Devin Flieger. Devin Flieger of Cranberry, Burke Fleming of Brookville.
All right, let's get underway here. Flieger's been around a while.
Looking for a dump here is Flieger. And they'll go out of bounds, 35 seconds to go, first period.
We got a big old split here. As Bumbarger of Clearfield's going to get the fall on mat 2. No score here. 10 seconds to go. First period in the Fleming-Flieger match.
And time will expire here, first period.
It looks like that's where Burke wants to be, so.
Fleming's going to go down.
Caution on Flieger.
Too near fall for Flieger. Flieger gets a leg in on the left side. Looking for an Alaskan roll there, and Flieger does a good job getting his hips heavy. 2-0 the lead for Flieger, minute 15 to go, second period.
Under a minute to go here, second period. Flieger putting a pretty tough ride out on. Two nothing Dilly up over Bash of Brockway. Couple St. Mary's Brockway bouts going. That's pretty cool, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw he was in the wrestling room there earlier. Gary Barton, Clarion University's first first national champion.
I got to take a peek because I've been talking. I was talking to him yesterday. All right, 25 seconds to go. Flieger's still up 2-0 here in the Fleming match. Ross is going to get a victory for the Brockway Rovers. Wheeler's going to fall. Gave him 2 back on that?
I didn't see, but
he got stuck on his shoulders there. So it's going to be 4-1 Flieger.
4-0.
4-0, sorry.
Starting to the third, Flieger's going to choose bottom.
I think this is where Burt can possibly.
And a reversal for Flieger. That'll make it 6-0 now.
Minute 18 to go here, third period. Fleming down 6-0, Flieger Cranberry.
Point for Fleming must have been for caution. Rolling through, we're looking for Peterson now. It's Fleming. Now he's gonna circle, goes Granby. And Flieger does a good job following. 6-1 the lead for Flieger with a minute to go in the third period. .45 seconds to go here for Fleming. And they'll go out of bounds with 26 seconds to go, third period. And Avini going to pick the fall up on mat number 3.
Motoring along here.
2:15 in the hole right now on the board.
I believe they'll clear the gym here. Could just walk up to Wendy's, get us a bag of cheeseburgers.
Down to 5 seconds to go here in the third period, and time will expire. Flieger going to win that one 6-1.
All right, Burke's going to call it a career. He's been Burke come up ninth, didn't he? 4 years for Burke?
I do believe so.
Yeah. All right, coming back here to mat 2.
Oh, it's Bash. Goes elevator on Dilly. Oh, my. He's trying to look for a fall down there as Bash.
$15 seconds to go here. Short time.
And there's the fall for Bash. Down 10-4. Elevator for the fall with 4 seconds to go in the third period.
Wow. That's going to bring up another rover, Jack Smith, taking on Augenbaugh, Carlinsville. There's Augenbaugh going right to work on Smith. Smith battling here. And there's the fall for Augenbaugh. I believe Jack Smith, the senior. Good kid. Good family.
As D'Amico gets a fall down on mat number 3 for Clearfield.
As we got up on mat 1, Henry and Deutschlander going at it.
Coaches to the corner and on deck, wrestlers on the floor only.
Down at $1.89 already on mat 3.
Final bout of the session on the board as well.
Deutschlander going to bow out of the tournament down there. We've got Decker and Young at it on mat 3. Elliott's got the call on that one. We got Walter and Meade. Walter of Kane, Meade of Sheffield. I was talking to the Kane coach. Why don't you guys go up with Sheffield? They're in Warren County, so.
Oh, they can't get to be in the same county.
They're like 10 minutes apart by car on Route 6.
But they're in different counties, so. Yep. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you had to be in the same county to be able to go up.
Neither did I.
Interesting. Yeah, because, I mean, you figure, like, you know, us and Du Bois, we're 15-minute trip, but we're different counties.
Yeah.
In Red Bank, half of their districts in Armstrong County.
Yeah.
On the other, or like Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge is Armstrong County. I didn't know that either. That side of North Fork's Armstrong County, which I didn't know that. That's where the wife's from, so she learns me.
Isn't Oak Ridge north of New Bethel now?
Yeah, that's when you're going into New Bethel. Like, you know where the fairground is?
Yeah.
Take a left. Yeah, it's right there. But
That's
I guess
Armstrong County, really?
I didn't know that either.
I thought it was when you crossed the bridge.
Well, you do go across the bridge. Or you're thinking the other bridge.
I'm thinking going 28 south below town. That's what I was thinking. But
and that's talking geography, folks.
Well, the lad's ball coaches for his tournament team, AIA Minors, Pat Fabian, he's the Armstrong County Commissioner. I saw his election sign down there. It's like, what? This is Armstrong County already? New Bethlehem just sits in a little slice of Clarion County.
Yeah.
Having southern, extreme southern Clarion.
Yeah, because you figure it goes up to all the way up to North Clarion School District, so it's big.
Again? Get you some medicine. All right, it's 2-zip here. Meade and Walter. Walter, Kane, Meade is Sheffield. Down on mat 1. Freelander taking on Ray to Coudersport. Freelander up 1-zip. 30 seconds to go, second period. In your team race, it's Clearfield now at 195.5, Port at 165. So Clearfield's starting to take a run with it here. As Young gonna get the fall over Decker down on mat number 3. Still 1-zip heading into third. Freelander taking on right at Coudersport. Here on our match on mat 2. I think we had a pretty nasty slam down on mat 1. Still 2-zip here on mat number 2. Under a minute to go, third period. Walter had a boot in, sitting back on that ankle.
At the conclusion of this round, the gym will be cleared. The doors will be open at 3 o'clock. Wrestling for 56 will take place at 3:45.
Actually, have 5th and 6th place matches starting at 3:45. Now it's 4-1 Meade, Edward Walter. Short time here. As we're that's going to be a wrap here on this one, as we're going to head in. We're going to have Baylor and Riser of Coudersport. Clearfield, and Clearfield right now, as they're really running away with things here. Minute to go down on mat number 1. Freelander in on a shot on right. That's going to make it 3-2. 25 seconds to go down on mat number 1. No score here at the end of the first here at Baylor and Reeser. All right, that's going to bring up Ayers and Ott down on mat 1. As we got one more 285 down on mat 3. One more bout on deck. We got Ott taking on Ayers. St. Mary's Countersport on mat 1. Ayers with the takedown. Baylor and Reeser. Baylor of Clearfield. Reeser of Countersport. And down on mat 3, Elliott's got Wrestler and Geyer. Not much action here. Baylor up 1-0. 40 seconds to go here, second period, as Ayers is getting ready to stack up Ott of St. Mary's, and he's going to get himself into a 3rd and 4th place match. And we'll see if they move the heavyweight bout down to mat 1. Nope. And that's it. We got the last 2 matches. Is this match here on mat 2 is into the 3rd with Baylor up 1-0. Minute 35 to go here, 3rd period. It's now tied up 1-1. Baylor of Clearfield, Riser of Countersport. Got Tucker and Winnings down on mat 3. Tied up here, Dante, under a minute to go. Battle of the big dogs here.
That it is, Baylor and Riser. Riser just a freshman, Baylor a junior.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Him and Bobby had a battle last year.
Bobby only 7th grader.
He's an 8th. He'll be in
8th?
varsity next year, yeah.
Okay.
But a big fella. Baylor looking for a shrug there. This says UTB written all over it here. Oh, as I say that, Riser looking for a body lock. Nice job there by Baylor to square his hips up. Able not to give anything up as time expires. As we're heading to overtime now.
Oh, sorry. Not much going on here as these guys just kind of tying up. It's going to go to ride out. I misspoke there. The Clancy Finals, these guys are going to get one last match.
Yeah, for 5th and 6th.
Mm-hmm. About the 3 hour and 20 minute mark, Dante.
Not bad.
About another 3 hour and 20 minutes for the next session. Now it's 2-1 here. Baylor. She gets the escape. He's got the bigger tank here.
They have neither have really overexerted themselves. That's the one positive.
That is true. I think they'll break it down. No, they ought to break down to 2 mats.
I think it's 3 for the 5th place match.
Yes.
Oh, and a locked hands. Oh, another locked hands. One point there for Reiser on a locked hands.
Winning's looking for a fall up there on mat 3.
And he's going to get the fall as Reiser gets to his feet. Looking for a mat return is Baylor. And time will expire. They're going to go to ultimate. Baylor's going to get choice. And Baylor's going to choose bottom. Turn Elliott's mat's done. As Baylor going to cut away and get one, and he'll advance to the regional tournament.
Good match here. Good round. I tell you what, folks, we're going to take a couple-hour break here, and we will be back at 3:45. Actually, about a 2 hour and 45-minute break. And we will start with the 5th place matches. Going to be 3 mats running. I'm assuming they'll take a mat down, scooch some over.
Yeah, that's what they're doing right now, Bill.
I guess we're only going 2 mats for 5th place matches. Hall of Fame inductions, Parade of Champions, and then it's going to be your finals for the podium. But that's going to wrap up the morning session. I'd like to thank everybody for following on YDL and the Brookville